Hi, my name is David Henry. My nickname is DJ, and this is my presentation for my NOS 110090 class. This is my PowerPoint presentation about Windows 7. My presentation is called the Wow Factor because the three features that I did research on were amazing to me when I first heard about them and when I first learned more about them, and I continue to be wowed by them today. All three of them are very amazing, exciting features of Windows 7 that I haven't seen before. I used a lot of Windows XP, and I didn't see these features used in that. I never had a chance to use them, but now with Windows 7 I have, and I really like all three of them. And the first feature I'd like to talk about is remote desktop connection. I found this picture of remote desktop connection from Microsoft Windows website. It has a screen here that shows where you type in computer, and it's just a screen that shows what remote desktop connection looks like. Remote desktop connection, it has a lot of great features. It is one of the top free remote connection tools available on the market today. It also has printer access from the host computer to the remote computer. Another feature is that you can connect to smart cards on client computers. Also, you can redirect USB and serial ports, and it's very useful for businessmen and women. One thing that I think is really important about a remote desktop connection is that let's say you work in an office and on your way home you realize that you forgot to do something that is really important that's due soon. What you can use remote desktop connection for is if your work computer is still on, which a lot of offices keep their computers on at night. They just keep screensavers on, or just turn the monitor off, but the computer stays on. If your work computer is on and your computer at home is on, you can remote access from your home computer your work computer. For instance, if you have a report that you're working on at work, you can access it at home just like you're at work. And that's a really awesome thing to have. Like I said, if you forget something's due the next day, it's really important, last minute you have to do it. That's really an important feature to have. Also, if you need to access something that like let's say it's the weekend and your boss says you need to have something done by Monday, you can do it from home, from your home computer. And that's like I said, it's a really exciting thing to be able to do. It's just like being at the office, only you're at home. So also, if you work from home a lot, some people just go to the office once or twice a week. That's another great feature for office workers like that. So remote desktop connection is really an awesome feature to have. The next feature, I have a photo from Gadgetic World, an article I found, and this is Ultimate Explorer. It's one of the gadgets on Windows 7, and gadgets are a new thing, a new feature that Windows 7 has. Windows Vista had them as well, but they were stuck on a sidebar, and which wasn't really a very good thing to have. It was kind of cumbersome. With Windows 7, you can move the gadgets around the screen, and Ultimate Explorer is just one of the many gadgets available. It was created by Build a Gadget. They're a company that works really hard on creating new and unique gadgets that are really useful for computer users. One of the features of Ultimate Explorer is that you can search 10 items at one time, and that's a really neat thing to be able to do from your desktop. You can search websites like Google, Wikipedia, YouTube, and other popular websites from your desktop. And it saves a step of needing to click on Safari or Internet Explorer. Instead, you can just do it from your desktop, and you can have several out at the same time. So that's a really neat thing to have. Also, it's a gadget that's resizable, meaning that it helps with speed and desktop clutter. Since you can make it mini size, if it's really mini sized, then you can have several other windows open at the same time, which obviously is a good thing in case you're doing a lot of like a research paper, for instance, or research for work. It's really good to be able to have one window open for let's say your research paper in Microsoft Word, and if your paper has a table in it, you might have Windows Microsoft Excel, or it might have Excel open as well. And like, let's say you have to have a resource on the internet, well, you'll have that website up as well. Well, it's good to be able to search for other websites, and if you have Ultimate Explorer minimized, or it's just shrunk so it's mini size, then you can still search for things, but also have the other windows open at the same time. Also, you can do a browser or gadget-based search, which is also a nice, neat feature of Ultimate Explorer. Next, I'd like to talk about Microsoft Shake as part of a set of 3 features that are brand new for Windows 7. They're called Shake, Peek, and Snap. I think they probably should have been called Shake, Rattle, and Roll, but they stuck with Shake, Peek, and Snap. Shake is an awesome feature, I think. It's a new feature for Windows 7. It's used to find one window in a cluttered desktop. Basically, what you do is, with Shake, you click on the title bar of one window that you need. Let's say you have maybe 10 windows open at the same time. Like, for instance, when you're doing a research project and you have Excel and Word and all those other windows open, let's say you just want to have one website's title bar open, you click on the title bar and you hold on the mouse and you shake the mouse back and forth. All the other windows will minimize. They'll just go down to the bottom of your screen, and then you just release the mouse and they all go down to the bottom of the screen. Well, then if you want them all to restore, maximize again, all you have to do is click on the mouse again and give it another shake, and they'll all come back. They'll all come back to the maximum size they were beforehand. And that's a really neat feature to, like I said, just to declutter your desktop immediately. So it's a really neat thing to have. It's like I said, it goes along with Peek and Snap, and Shake is one of those new features, the updates that Windows 7 has that makes it more advanced than different versions like XP and Vista. And here are the works cited pages that I cited during my research. Build a Gadget was used for Ultimate Explorer. It was one of the creators of some of the gadgets that are popular these days. Another article I had was from Gadgetic, the best gadgets for Windows 7. I also used the Complete Idiot's Guide to PC Basics and Microsoft's website. And then I used Easy Computer Basics Windows 7 Edition and a Guide to Operating Systems 4th Edition, and an article from PC World, and top 7 coolest Windows 7 desktop gadgets you have to use from Make Use Of. And this concludes my presentation. I hope you learned a little more about some of the 3 of the great features of Windows 7. And I appreciate you watching my video. Thank you.